You ready? How we doing, guys? Right, okay. So I apologise. Oh, it didn't actually play this time. Wow, it's worked. I was trying to sort a few things out, and I thought to myself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and play something that I haven't played for a long time. Now, I've streamed Transport Fever 1 many years ago. I think it's a 2016 game originally. So what I thought to myself was I was going to come on here today and wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I would like to know how many people actually ate and drank themselves silly. Because I didn't this year round. I took it steady. I've still got my Baileys, which I am going to get through. And I have got whiskies. Oh, Mr. Cannablitz coming in with a 29-month subscription. Wow, that is absolutely amazing, sir. Thank you very much. I've been playing around with things, so if they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. You ready? Woo! It works. Cannablitz, I will ask you the question in a second. Let's put the camera on now. I'm coming off green screen and hopefully going to this one. Yes, we are going to that camera, so that works fine. Okay, so Cannablitz, how are you? Did you have a good day yesterday, sir? Did you have a amazing day? Probably, I bet you any money you cooked. I bet you cooked. A brilliant meal. Now, you see, I haven't seen you stream for a while, and what I would have said to you, Cannablitz, is why did you not do one of your cooking ones? I spent it all. You're joking. Why? That's not nice. No, why, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, no. Now, you see, that doesn't make me feel too good now that you spent it all on your own. Because it's one of those days where you should either spend it with a family or a friend, I would say. Now, I see that's a little bit downbeat for you, isn't it? Because normally I think, is it your brother and your sister come round? Sure, that's what they did last year, if I remember rightly. Anyway, right, okay, so let's not open up old wounds. So, okay then, family is family. My sister has hers and brother. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I haven't seen my mum over Christmas because they went to my sister's. We had, well, Janet was working, excuse me, Janet was working anyway. So that kind of put a bit of a damper on the day because she was at work till 2:30. So, to be fair, we didn't open any presents or anything till around about 3 o'clock time. Oh, and we played a game of Jim Rummy. Does anybody know what Jim Rummy is? We played a game of Jim Rummy and had a really good time. I didn't lose. I didn't lose, but I didn't win. Oh dear, that was fun. I haven't done that for a while, play Jim Rummy. Anyway, guys, I want to learn, to be honest, I wanted a nice peaceful time this year. Oh, that's good then. If it was all, you know, if it was what you wanted, then look. Christmas is Christmas, and we'll say that no more about it because it's all done now, guys. That's it. That is it, believe it or not. Christmas is over. We are on Boxing Day. I am at work tomorrow. The only thing we've got to look forward to now is the new year. So it's just one of those things. Okay, right. Let's try and get this game underway because I have been looking into it. We'll click campaign.
Mankind is constantly creating amazing new inventions. Get involved in rapid.
I'm trying to work out if it's worth me doing a campaign.
Transportation in different regions of the world.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. I don't know if I should do the campaign or go into a free game. I do a free game, I'm then going to look at, I don't know, you know. I've only ever streamed this once and I'm trying to remember what this is all about. But if I go into a free game or do the campaign, if I do the campaign, I have to follow the traits that it wants me to find. Free game is best. Thank you very much. So we will go with what you have said and we will do a free game. So we've got forest, we've got weather, we've got hillness. I've turned that off because I don't like the hills because that does give you an issue when it comes around to doing trains and things like that. So if we click next. Do we start at 1960? I'm going to go for medium. I'm not going to go hard. I could have gone easy, which I think it gives you 50 million or something like that. So I'm going to go easy. Nice, chilled out, steady steam and see how we go. There we go. There we go, guys. We have hit the start button. So let's see what happens. I'm going to get myself a drink in a bit, although I know I can't drink too much because I've got to get up in the morning. Okay. Reckless Monster, how are you, sir? Would you like me to join Discord 50? I'm going to say no at the moment because I know you're going to be telling me what to do. And at the moment, I'm going to stick hard on. I can't separate, at the moment, Cannablitz, I can't separate Discord so it only comes through my headset until I install this because these are new headsets now. But I am going to decline, sir, because I know that I will be told what to do. That's what I don't want. I'm not like that. If I could separate Discord at the moment, which I haven't been able to do because I need to install things, then fine. Christmas was good, what a shame. I know, I used to be able to separate it so you were only in my headset, but at the moment I haven't installed that separate channel. I'm going to do it though because I think I need it at times. Trying to think about how I would do that because I can't separate Discord at the moment. Because I've installed this, I can't get it so that it comes just through my headset. I'll play around with it first, and when I've done that, because I'd like help on this, because I know that I'll get stuck at some stage. But just for me at the moment, because I was trying to separate the guys when they come in as well. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Let's get some volume on this game because it's pretty low. That should be okay. That should be fine. Right, okay, so from what I'm aware now, it's all to do with setting up. Let's get this set. Right, so that's set. Right, so this East Retford needs bread and it needs, let's click that. So it needs bread and mechanics. Sorry, machines. So let's just get started. I've got 30 million. Whoa, let's get started. Right, so before I do anything else, I think what I need to do is start making... I never do that, you know, to be honest, but I can do that. I can do that. Right. What you said you weren't going to tell me what to do. You're only helping and I'm being sarky. Right, let me get something going off here now because... Believe it or not, guys, I'm only joking with you, Cannabis. I've been playing this for the last few days and I actually made 265 million just in cargo. The one thing I was struggling with, which is the reason why I want to stream this, and I'm probably going to stream this a lot if I can, is because I couldn't get the trains to pick any of the cargo up. So what I'll do, yeah, honestly, I should have shown you guys. I had 265 million. And I'm going to show you how I did it. That's one of the reasons why I've come on here. Now, but you see the difference is, I have to learn the game because, right, let's just get started and I can quickly get some money going here. Right, so straight away, I'm going to go for the easiest option that I can do, which is, let's do this and get this sorted straight away. Let's get these done. The quicker I get these done, then I'll get money in straight away. Right, so let's do this one first. So we need to do this first. Let's get going, boys. Let's get going. I'm not a sneaker. I think what I do is 9 times out of 10, I try to learn the game. But I remember a lot of this from when I used to stream it before, and I think that's what the issue is. So all I've done is kind of just took it to another level, and I've learnt a few things about when you're making these. When you're making these, don't have them too close to this particular place here, because when you want to create your routes so that you can make the trucks go in and exit from a different area, if it's too close, it won't do it. It clashes with the buildings and collisions and things like that. So if you watch what I'm doing, and if I make a mistake, then you can help me out here. So I'm just going to do this quickly so I can get some money coming in straight away. Right. Use this to the buses and trucks. Let's get that done straight away. Let's get this done. Let's get it done. Get that down there. Okay, right. So we've got that done. Now we're going to make a route. We'll do a route. Do a route. Let's make a new line, and we're going to start that line here, and we're going to bring it down to here. Okay. Bit of I could have continued the road over, but I wanted, if I get it going through the actual town, then I can put a drop-off point here as well, so it can do one of two things. Okay. Let's get some truckies. Let's get some truckies on the way straight away. As soon as I've got this running, I'm going to look at doing buses and things like that as well. So let's have a look at buy vehicles. We will go for, right, so we need to look at what can carry. Now that'll carry all cargo. I'm going to go for the easiest option at the moment and stick to the basic, nice and cheap. A nice and cheap access. So we'll go for, we'll start with 2 and see how that brings it in at the moment. So we'll buy those. We'll go for 2. We'll buy them. Highlight those, and we'll drop those on that route there. So they will start to get rid of that. I'm going to name a lot of the trucks in a minute. What did that say? Can't find no access. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Yeah, it can. Have a look. Okay. Oh, did I pick up the wrong one? Let's have a look. What's gone off here? What was that I've just picked up there? Why it's not bringing the trucks out straight away? Oh, I know why. Oh, sorry, it's paused. You see, that's why I don't pause it. I never pause it, I don't. You see? You see, I don't pause it. I don't lose that amount of money, to be honest. I know, honestly. You see? You're telling me to play it a different way. I never pause it, really, to be honest. So let's get this going. You see, that's it straight away, look. Right, so what I do is I tend to watch the route these guys follow. So they'll do that anyway, that's fine. I know they'll get that done. Let's get some, while I've got money, I need to get, I'm trying to do this so that I'm not going to actually lose money at the moment. And the best way not to lose money is to get, I must say, it's, do you know something? I've been playing it, and I have at the moment been on it for the past 2 days, and I've cracked up 26 hours. I cracked up 26 amazing hours on this game. Right, so let me get that done. Right, let's have a look. So straight away, I tell you what you can help me with, kind of bits when I do get going, is when I put the train station down. The problem I had was, for some reason, it wasn't picking up cargo. So if you are any good at that and you can help me out, that was the biggest problem I had. Because if you look at where a lot of the commodities are here, like the wheat to make the bread, the problem I had was, like, straight away, you see, I've already got some waiting. I've already got bread waiting now, you see, which is good. Wheat, sorry, I've got wheat waiting. So they'll take that over to here, which will straight away start making bread. The problem I had was when I put a train station down, for some reason, I could not get anything to go on the cargo. So I was doing something wrong. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to stream this in the first place, so that I can understand, or you guys could help me in what I was doing that was so wrong. Wrong type of snow on the line. It could have been something like that, Duke. How are you? I know what you're saying, because many a time they'll get snow on the line and the train will stop. How are you anyway? Right, let's get this going straight away. Let's get a bus. Let's get some buses done. Let's get some buses done. Right, what we'll do is highlight to this. Right, so let's try and work this. I don't want to get too many stops as well, because I did find that that's going to go down. Right, how I tend to work it out is, you normally have a bus stop by a lamppost. The best way that I've seen it done is to do this. If you take that one up, it means it will go down and come back this way. Right, so that's them two. Now all I need to work out is that I've got them going the same direction. So that will go there. That one will end up going to that one. So I'm only going to have one. Is that a pub? Normally have a bus outside a pub. Have a look. We've got one there, one here. I'll drop another one here. But the next one needs to be probably there to go. I should have put that down here, but I'm going to try this anyway. Yeah, then it'll go down, around, over and across. We'll just drop one. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, that the problem is just, okay, that's all that. As long as you can help me out, if you guys have played this, then I will be, I would appreciate that so much, to be honest. I'm not going to put one up there, because it's like saying I don't have a, and I'm trying to look at it from a realistic point of view, because not every street is going to have a bus that runs down it, because I don't have a bus that runs down my street at all. So I'm going to think logic on this. On the high street, guess what? Yeah. And bus stops aren't everywhere, and it's how I number them. So let's drop one there. That will go, that's coming down. That will go that way, so at least they can walk down there. Have a look. Let's have a look where we've got them at the moment. So we've got one there. We'll drop another one here and one there. Because it's like I have to walk down to the bottom of my street, turn left, and guess what? I get a bus stop. Right, so if we set... Yeah, I've got to get... Well, the buses and that lot will come later, like you say. But to be honest, I'm doing it the way that it's probably worked for me. And then I can work on industry. Drop that there. Okay. And then if we set a route... Right, okay. Let's see if I can get this done right, because this is going to be an issue. So that is... Okay. New line. Okay. Right, so we're going to start here. And we're going to try and go that way, this way, that way, up here, down here. The thing with the buses, though, is I know there's a way that you can set the buses so that they will run more efficient. Right, so let's just start here. Let's have a look at that one. So you want to more or less go. Let's have a look. Now, this is where I try to look at it and work out the best way to do this. So if it's coming out here, it will probably hit that one. That one, it will still pick up. So it will go there and turn around. That one. If I click that one, it should go down rather than up. That's better. Cross. Now if I hit it again there, it will do a loop. But if I hit that one, that's better. It will go in, down. It will go down there. So it will come back up from here. Now if I hit that one, there we go. It's going across, coming down. Now if I hit that, then it will go to this one here. Then it will go up to here. Right, so it will go to the end, turn around, and then it should go back round. There we go. Right, so we've now got, let's check that. I haven't got one going down here because I don't want one down there. They can walk to the end and get there. Same there, same there, same there. Right, so we'll class this as sorry. What was this place called? Have a look. Retford. That was Retford. Oh, I hate when it does that. Right. Okay, so we've got that done. What we need to do now is add some buses. And then we'll start looking at industry, guys. We will start looking at the industry and see what we can do. Let's get that done. Let's see what we can do here now. Right, okay, so buy. And we're looking at the year, which is 1960. So we're probably 1921 to 1975. I'm going to go cheap. I'm going to go cheap and cheerful. Try and make some money straight away. We'll do 3 to start with. Yeah, we'll go for 3. And we'll drop them on bus route Retford. There we go. They should come out now. There we go. Right, so we need to look at what we've just created here to get. So straight away that's working. We're going to need a lot more going in there at the moment. Got to get a lot more going in there. Okay. Right, we've got people waiting already for the buses, so that's good. That's a good start, to be honest. Let's have a look what we've got going around here. So we've got we can actually do another one from here going to there to make that produce a bit quicker. But this particular place just needs bread, and it said mechanics, wasn't it, or machines. Now to look where machines are, see, this is the problem I had last time, and this is where I needed the trains. Let's have a look. Got to get things running quite quick as well. Have a look. So that needs wood. We need fuel anyway, so let's have a look. That needs barrels in order to create fuel. I think we need to look at getting some more bread over here. See, this is where I'm probably going to need... There's no... To be honest, there's no right or wrong way to play the game. I think what you've got to make sure is that you're able to get the wood, the planks and things like that over to where they need to be in order to create. This is the thing that I was struggling with, trying to create this one here, where you've got to get iron ore and you've got to get coal. That's what I was having issues with. I managed to do it okay, but it was not producing steel. That's steel, that is. It was not producing the steel. I'm going to drop because we've got one here, so we can go from here to there, and we've got one coming that way. Or we could. Can you extend the? I think I might as well extend the line. To be honest, I could extend the line so it can collect from 2 areas, can't I? Or 3, in fact. Yeah. I can extend the line, can't I, to be honest? I can click on that. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is going to be a learning curve. When you're streaming it, it's a lot different than when you're playing it on your own, because when you make the mistakes, you kind of just suck it up. I kind of just suck it up, you see, and I'll demolish that, and I'll do that later, and let's have a look. Got one there. And I need to drop another one here. This is just because I want to get this bread over to them as quick as I can. There we go. So now I can try and extend that line. Let's have a look. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh gosh, I'm gonna sneeze. So that's sweet. So add station. So can go from that one to that one. So they'll only pick up from here and drop here. I may need to add a few more trucks onto that one as well. But that's how that should work. That should actually work like that. They should start producing straight away now. Yeah, there we go. I may need to add more trucks on that one, to be honest. So that's that done. Okay. Oh, you see straight away that's producing all right. That is. Yeah, that's producing straight away, which is good. Right. So for me now, I need to be looking at wood needs to go to, where was it? This one here. Look at that route. Just check this route out. It comes down here, it comes across, it will go through the town, it will go through here over to there, so that'll be fine. I also need one in here for it to drop it off there. I'm going to create a separate route that will go from here. So 1, 2, 3 are feeding, and I'm going to try to get a route from here that will come in and just do a drop off here. When you actually click, I think it's that one, and here it will show straight away it's highlighted. I can get it to drop off anywhere around probably here or there, which will feed, or it'll feed all this lot. So if I drop that here for just now, this will feed all this area. That will feed all these. So from here, and I can create a separate route. Try that. If I go wrong, guys, please don't feel that you can't say anything to me. If I'm doing it the wrong way as well, please tell me. And then we'll go for a drop off there. That will drop off there. It will drive down, it will go loop round, drop off, and it will keep doing that. So they will keep getting fed by whatever this is creating, which is the bread, hopefully. So what should I label that one? That will be called drop. One farm will supply enough to food. It takes too long though, and you have too many trucks for one town, bro. Yeah, you're probably right. But then can I not create a loading point where I can then put it on the train and ship it over somewhere else? Because I was doing that earlier on. You're right. You're right what you're saying. But I'm trying to look at, we'll call that drop bread to, what was that called, Retford. And I try to label everything because when you go into it to try and assign your lines, yeah, what I'm trying to do, and I want input, Canablitz, don't feel that I'm being, I want input because I'm trying to get as much as I can from, because these are so close, I'm trying to get as much as I can. If this is creating a lot, I can create, hopefully, I think the idea and what I'm looking for is to create a train cargo so I can take it over to another one, because the idea is each particular, I'll say, city needs different things. Like this needs bricks. And I think, let's have a look. Bricks and goods. Bricks is quite easy, to be honest. Bricks is quite easy. There's normally only one that gives you fuel, which is this. When you're looking at that, which is fuel. There's normally only one giving you fuel. That's not too bad, but it's then. Let's have a look. So that needs stone in order to create bricks. So there's nothing close by, is there? These are simple enough because I would probably get them to go into that one, or the shortest route would be that one to that one to create fuel. That's oil, isn't it? Yeah, create oil to make fuel. So that one's simple enough. But Retford's all the way over here. Oh, Retford. It's only whenever I go live that people decide they're going to call me. Bear with me, guys. I'll tell you what that was about, guys. We bought a chicken. We bought a large chicken for Christmas Day, and when we got to the stage of cooking it, it absolutely stunk. Now, my sister's just rang up saying that she read an article in the paper regarding that anybody who bought their chicken from Asda and Tesco's or wherever it was, they can get a refund because there was something to do with them battered chickens. Look, I'll be honest with you, we had the chicken all ready, had it all bagged up, ready to go, and Janet called me from work. I know, Janet called me from work, and she said she was cooking a chicken at work and she brought two, one for work and one for here. Did you take the giblets out? Yeah. Anyway, so when we went to cook it, she gave me a call because I was going to cook the chicken and everything. And she says, Steve, just go and cook that chicken and check it. So I went in, opened it up, and honest to God, it smelt rotten. It smelt rotten. So my sister just called up saying that she read an article because we did phone around and see. And I was, honestly, this is Christmas Day. I was driving all over trying to get hold of to get a chicken. And we didn't get one, but we had frozen chicken bits. So my Christmas dinner, I never revealed that. My Christmas dinner consisted of chicken breasts and chicken legs because I always get a bag of chicken because I like to do stuff with it. It was a lucky escape, to be honest, but I'm fortunate though because I eat a lot of chicken. So we had, you know how you can go into places like Asda and that you can buy the big portions of chickens and that lot. We had 2 bags of those, so I had to split one of them. And to be honest and truthfully, it's just like having a normal chicken, but it's pre-cut. Right, where was I? We were doing something, weren't I? I was doing something. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. Right, so we've got, let me just check these routes. Right, we need to work on this. It's a lot of something we can't say here. Oh dear. I can imagine. Oh, I bet that was nice. Oh, we were going to do the wood. That's right. We were going to do the wood. Right, so we were going to do the wood from, we need to get wood from here to there. That route I don't have to create. I think I might need more trucks on here, you know. Yeah, I think I'm going to need more trucks on here. Yeah, we need you see, this is one of the reasons why I have more going into there. We need more trucks on there. But I've got to be careful of my spends first. So let's get that done. If we get this one from here to here, we'll start creating planks. I don't know who needs planks. I think what I'm going to do, or what I'm going to stick with, anyone with Amazon Prime, by the way, Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter is free until Wednesday. Yeah, we did that last time, Duke. We actually put a link in the chat when I was streaming it so that guys could go and get it. Because what should happen is normally when you fire up Twitch, you've got a loot on your front page. You have what's called a loot. If you click down on it, it gives you a screen that you click and it takes you to the actual site where you can claim it. Right, okay, so let's do that one. Let's do this, boys. Let's do this. I hope that you all had a good Christmas and you got what you asked for, because I treated myself to a pair of these. This was my treat. I treated myself to some new headphones, and honest to God, they are absolutely amazing. The sound in them is really good. Compared to the other cheap ones that I bought, I wasn't impressed with the other ones that I bought. They were quite cheap. And as soon as I plugged these in, it was like, the sound was so amazing. Honestly. So if we go from here to here, but I want it to go through the city. What do you call it, a village or a city? You can DM me in Discord. You can DM me anytime in Discord and let me know what it is. Right, okay, so let me get back to this because I know that there'll be some people in chat that are watching that have not played this, and hopefully I'm kind of doing it in a way that I'm explaining everything that I've learned, and then with you guys in chat explaining other things to me, I'm sure we can get quite a few people. Jimmy was crazy. Don't feel bad, Cannibalists. I asked for a horrible thing and was smacked by your wife, I take it. I would say you were smacked by your wife. Let's go for that. Drop that down there. Let's get that. I'm going to kind of put this here. And the reason I'm doing that is because what I found out is that when you want to create a route for the trucks to go in and out, it can give you an issue. So that one's there, and then we're going to take it over to this little baby here. And I'm going to create, or he can go, to be fair, can probably sit in here. See, I can't extend that if I need to extend it, so that's not a good place to put that. So I'm going to just drop that here. Because I'm trying to think ahead about extending and expansion. Tax due. How are you? And I'm trying to explain the reason why I do this is because this is what I try to do. Look, you can actually highlight that, click configure, and what you can then do is you can select how you want the traffic to go in and exit. Tax dues. Oh, you know why, don't you? Right, so that's, let's do this. Right, okay, so that's, it will come in. Yeah, I'll let them drive past, go in, come out, go that way. Yeah, that sounds good to me. You see about the collision, do you get what I mean now, look, when you place them? Mr. Chronic Gaming, how are you? That's the difference. So I'm not going to bother with that now, look. That's giving me an issue straight away, so I'm just not going to bother with it. I'm just going to leave that one so it only goes in one way. I'm not going to bother with that now. Because I've placed it and I don't want to demolish it. Right, okay, let's get a route set there now. Let's get that route set. So that's wood. East Retford Forest. It is. But the idea is I've now placed that one. It's not like you can edit that one. I could, to be honest, right? I could edit it and do something. Where was it? I could edit it and do something like this. I like that one. I could make it so that it comes out and goes that way, but I just wanted it so that they go in this way, look. But you can make it so it comes out of any angle. On my first map, I started the lumber and sawmill, 2 tool factories, 2 towns. You can do that if you want to as many towns as you like. Because the idea is once it's created the planks, you want it collecting the planks and taking the planks. To be honest, you could create a cargo station somewhere and then just get it all loaded up there and ship it out. Your decision. That's why I say there's not no right or wrong way to play the game, just so long as what you're doing is you're making money and you're fulfilling what each city needs. I think that's the best way to do it. So we've got that set. So at the moment, I'm just going to get that wood sorted. So we need to go from here to there. So you would then set your line, and we will. I'm making sure. Stop, please. Bailey. I'm going to have a Bailey's, guys. Yeah. And I need to edit these so I know what they're doing. So that's Wheats. This was Retford, isn't it? If I highlight them, root wheat, Retford, just so that I know what everything's doing and where it is when you go to Cheers 50. When it goes to adding, and once you've got quite a few cities going, thank you very much. Is that short measures? So my good lady never worked in a bar. Right, okay, so we'll set this route now. So we're doing new line. We're going from here, which is Retford, over to Retford again. Now I'm going to label that. We'll go wood transport so I know what they are. Wood transport. And we'll call it Retford, just so I know. So that's transporting wood. I haven't done the first rail line on my map, but looking, I'm planning. Yeah, the law. The only thing I can say is with Cannibal, if Cannibalist knows the game, and somebody can help me, because I struggled with just getting it to pick up the cargo. I can do the trains. I'm not worried about doing the trains and everything and all that lot. It doesn't bother me at all. I was struggling really bad. I was going to do it again. Spudlicker, happy Christmas, mate. Happy Christmas to you, mate. I hope you have a good. Did you have a good day? I'm kind of answering the questions for myself. I just want to know that everybody had a good Christmas. So what we do now, we set that line, which it's going to travel up here. It's going to travel this way across. Go through. I had. Oh, that's brilliant. That's what I like to hear. Do you know what I've found, to be honest and truthfully, guys, and this is the God's honest truth, it has gone so quick. Mr. C. Frederickson has come in with a happy Christmas. I can't do ho-ho-hos because it's all done and I've taken most things away. Mr. C, how are you, sir? So what I'm going to do is look at this. That, to me, that's right. That'll start creating planks. Let's just add some. Let's add some vehicles. Now we can do that from here. What I found out as well is that I was creating routes and I was building quite a few of these when you don't need to. You can stick to one, and so long as it can find a route to your line, it will go there. So if I click on that now and go buy, and we're looking for wood transport, which I think it's this one. No, it isn't. It is not 50. Well, if we go cargo, that'll give me a good idea. Right, so that one. So that one is a 1942 to a 1995. So that's going to last a good few years to start with. And I will go through how you put it on medium maintenance and things like that, so that what you can do is keep the trucks in good working order. That will carry all cargo. Now that one is going to cost 199,000, and that's going to cost. So do you know what? Because that will carry all cargo as well. So that will carry wood, but I'm going to go for this. No, I can't do that one. That's fuel. When it says it carries all cargo, that's okay. I use one every so often, so there is a responsible distance from the different stops. Yeah, that makes sense. No, that makes sense. I'm trying to keep the money down. I know it looks like I'm not making money at the moment, but I'm not worried about that so much now. It's like anything. You put money into it, create an infrastructure, and before long it will start regenerating money for you. Just fine. I'm stuffed after Christmas. I didn't eat a great deal at all for a reason. So that'll carry all cargo, but capacity 12. then if you go for this one, that's going to do 13. So for the sake of carrying one more, point being, Santa's flying his sleigh, as well as 50 flies plays it had. You know what? That is, I'm going to go for that. I'm looking at what I've got. I'm going to look at spending the money in order to get something back. So we'll go for 3 of those. I was going to say spend £1 million. And we'll drop them on the wood. It's the wood. Yeah, it was the wood transport route, wasn't it? That's right, that one. Yeah, we'll do it on there. I have to do that again because I did that wrong because I was too busy. Right. I'll have to highlight them all. Highlight. And we'll go wood transport. Right, so that's right, that's gone there. Santa left a lot of roof damage and people are horrified. Do you know what I always say? It's when you're talking to kids, and you know the thing about Santa Claus is, right, back in the day, Santa Claus, it would have been a great thing to say that, you know, Santa comes down the chimney, achoo, achoo, achoo. But the majority of us at the moment have central heating. And we have these fires where Santa could never get down the chimney. But it's amazing how young children still believe that. And you have to leave the carrot, the footprints. Sandbox, free. The missions are okay, but it's telling you what to do. And what I'm trying to do, it's like doing City Skylines. I want to kind of, you know what I'm like with these. What are you saying, 50? Don't. If you're gonna say, you're gonna try and make me feel guilty now and say that Santa. Yes, Santa is real. Oh, Cannablitz, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Santa is real. So we need to create. I'm going to go for something that's going to bring... See, this is only a small town here, look. It's only a small town there. So are we getting anything? We're not going to get nothing at the moment, 50, are we? Because... I just want to check what's going off here. Let's go for... I put dread instead of bread. Guys, can you not help me out here when I make a mistake? I put B instead of... I put D instead of B. Honestly. Drop bread to Retford. That's what that route is. So that's the route that I'm looking for. Oh, here we go, look. Hang on. Let's have a look at the, what you call it. Look at the vehicles. Scared. Did I not put them on that line? Dread or bread? It's bread. Look. Right, you know what I've done? I haven't put... Right, so I haven't put anything on that line. That's what the problem is. I've bought them, but I don't think I've assigned them to that line. Buy vehicles. We'll go for the one that carries all cargo. Yeah, it saves... I think I've got it on a save every half an hour. So we'll go for that, and we'll go for 3. 50, if you were Santa, we would never believe you could travel around the world in one night as at this rate. Look, there's more than... I can do more than that, travel around the world. Honestly. I can do more than that. Right. Right, that's what happens. Because I know that when you highlight them, it shows the vehicles. There we go. Because I'm talking to you guys. You see, the difference is, and I am actually seeing this, when you're actually streaming a game, the concentration isn't as great as it is if I was playing it on my own like I have been. There we go. So I just want to follow one of these. I just want to see what happens, and then if you... There we go, we're in now, look guys. It says there in my chat, chilled, stay chilled. So this should be producing now. Hey, this is 1960s, leave me alone. Cheers guys. I don't know what I'm going to be like on New Year. I hope I get to stream as well. It looks like it, don't it? It does actually look like it, to be honest. Just to... We'll meet again. I don't know when. I don't know where. But I'm sure we'll meet again some sunny day. There you go. 50s Vera Lynn impression. Right, so let's have a look what we're doing here. So it's gone there straight away. But what it will do now, because that's the route it's taking, it should go, because we've got wood waiting. Yes, we have wood waiting. Here, look. We have wood waiting. Mute. Hey, careful, careful. I can't hear anything. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Got all this wood waiting already. Right, so I just want to watch them pick this up, then we'll start to make some money. How can I be losing 1 point? Honestly. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. There we go. 13 lots of wood. So he's picked up 13 lots of wood. What was that one there then? Oh, there we go. Look, so we're producing. So they're dropping off. That's stored. That's fine. They are getting there. So they're doing okie. Still not receiving anything here though at the moment. That's fine. I want to work out what's going off here at the moment now. Right, so this is... I tried to unload my wood, but was told to take it. Oh, I'm not reading chat out. When Jimmy says something, I'm definitely not reading chat out because it's just not right. Oh, we've dropped 2 lots of bread. I need to check something here as well, to be honest. I need to check something. I need to check something here. On 1 second. Manage line. I think that was just passing through, wasn't it? Right, okay. That, it says carry all cargo. Unless I probably go in and edit it, I'm not impressed with what that's doing at the moment. I'm not impressed with what that is doing. Because that should just be dropping bread. Yeah, it's got wood. I know it'll pick anything up. Well, that really should be wood and it shouldn't be going to that stop. See, this is where I was getting stuck as well, because you can edit it. Where's that? To there, look. Trying to find where I put that cargo, the drop off. There. That's just to drop the bread at the moment. That's fine, it's going to work. It will work. It will work. I think what I might have to do... Yeah, I think what I might have to do is drop a... Yeah, I'm going to have to drop a cargo in somewhere. Because what they're not doing is, when they're coming in... That one goes straight through. Yeah, let's have a look. Right, that's fine. They're dropping that off, so I'm happy with that. Well, it's only for me to start working out where they're going. A lot of bus stops? I don't think so. If you do this, probably is. Right, they're doing it. That's fine. Okay, I'm happy. They're dropping that off, so he'll start producing. That's fine. They're doing that. I'm more than happy with that. We need to then look at... Let's have a look here. It is a lot of bus stops, isn't it? Hey, don't forget, this is gonna be one metropolis when it's done. Still not receiving anything. I don't know why it's not receiving anything. It could be down to the fact that I've just got a drop off here rather than... Oh, it's that one. I need to look what this guy's doing here. Right, let's see what he does. I just want to see what this vehicle actually does. Right, wonderful. So he's dropping it off. That's fine. So that's received 2. So now if I check what's going off. Right, there we go. So that's fine. It is receiving it. That's okay. It's just at a very slow rate because I haven't got a great deal of trucks going at the moment. But it is receiving what I want it to receive. So that's fine. So we've managed to do that. He's receiving that. East Retford is receiving bread. Okay. So... But it's not producing a great deal. That's the difference. You see, that's why, excuse me, I have more. So the 16 there. That's fine. See, wood's waiting as well. Now, the idea is when you see that, it says that some cargo items are lost because stations are overloaded. So you actually lose stock and that's costing you money. So the idea is, do you put more trucks to carry more? Because they've got a distance to travel. That's going to go and get bread. That's going to go and get wood, but it can only carry 12. That should be loaded, that's right, which is carrying 14 wheat. They've all unloaded, which is fine. Anything coming back should have unloaded. Oh, the buses are carrying people, which is good. So I think the next step... See, if I make a We need a train route, don't we, so that I can get it over here. What have we got? If I do a train route to here, I tell you what the problem is as well now. I've just looked at something. I'm not doing the others. Right. Let's do this. There's no route. It's too far to go from there across. We've got... I've got 2 lots of fuel. I'm trying to look at what the best... Oh, excuse me. So we could do... Right, okay. This will bring us some money in because it carries a lot of money, this does. We could do a... So we've got oil, which could go over to... We can... These 2 that we've got here, they can feed this one, which will give us fuel. It's not fuel 50. What is it? Oil. So the barrels... Oh, so crude oil will give us oil, which can turn to fuel. Now, where's the... Don't see where there's fuel around here, though. Right, we've got that going. We've got wood waiting. That would need to go there, and so would... I'm trying to look at the easiest way. So you'd have to get 1 and 2 go into there. Because I'm right in thinking it only expands. Where is the distillery at? Oh, god damn. In one of the fields. It's in one of the fields. Can't link these at the moment.
You ready?
Tax, thank you very, very much for that amazing follow. Yeah, these 2 are going to have to go here. I'm trying my best not to spread myself too quick. You could... Right. Oh, wonderful. I've got a lot of 50 plus followers. Don't worry about that. I've got a lot of them. Speaking to me son today, and he said to me, what are you going to do when you get to 60? So I said, I'm not going to do anything. And he went, what do you mean? Because you're going to be the 60 plus gamer. I goes, yeah, but I'll still be 50 plus. The amount of people that ask me that question, what are you going to do when you get to 60? If I make it to 60, guys. That's the problem. I've got to make it. So I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do 1 station here, 1 station there, and get them both dropping off here. And I just want to understand that if I've been doing it the right way, in the sense that if it was you guys, would you create a separate route there, or would you go from 1, 2 and drop off at 3 and just have more trucks? Because the one thing I've been trying to do is, the more, it doesn't matter how many routes you have, that it doesn't really matter, but I'm trying to look at it as more efficient, because the trucks, theoretically, if they fill up here, they would probably still drive here. They would still go... I would dig a tunnel and crawl in. They'd still go here, go there, then come here. Or would you have a separate route going from there and a separate route going from there? I think that would be better, so that I can put different trucks on. And you know what? Why I'm asking you guys, I do not know, because that is what I am going to do. I just thought that I would have got a sensible answer, but I should have realised that with a few people in chat, I think they have a hard time understanding what life is about, yet alone answering a question. Right, let's just do this one here. Drop this one over there. I'm going to drop it this side out because I want to... I'm trying to be because the idea is I want to make sure that they can go, that they go in that way. I'd like them to go in this, so they'll have to go. That's it. They'll come down. They'll go in that way, go around, and come out that way. I'll probably build a road shortening the route on the first one to them. That's a good idea, but the idea that I'm trying not to. I don't mind the distance to travel. I really don't mind. And I know what you're saying. You would probably have done. Let's have a look. I think I've turned the map, haven't I? You probably would have gone. Well, you can't. Have a look. Because you would have gone straight through to there. You can actually, as weird as that may sound, Jimmy, you can actually build an airport and do cargo. Because you could also, you can go here. Where are we? You can go there, and you can build your airports to go cargo, and it will still take you over there if you want to do it that way. So we just need to put one here now and get this lot. I'm going to stick to the original plan because I could put a road here, but I'm kind of sticking to the original plan at the moment until I've started making some money. If I start making money, I can change routes and do all that later. But if I'm just starting now, I think what I want to do is try and work out where I'm probably going wrong. Right, so let's just get that one set, which is over here. Oh, 50. I don't use any of the shortcut keys, but when you press B, it goes straight to demolish. Have to remember you have more options in the 1866 or so that the moment. Yeah, okay. Well, the idea is what I'm going to try. You want to kind of build your. You want to kind of build your town up. I don't mind the distance to travelling because there is two, and as you see, it's all going. Archangel, how are you? And I'm getting more options coming now. Look. And the idea is I can update. Happy Christmas to you, sir. I can update as I go on. Right, okay, so let's set the routes. You on this now? Yep. I'm going to try and do it, and I want to try and stream it. I'll say this. I want to try and stream a lot of this if I get to understand it a great deal. Because I know that it's like when I was doing City Skylines. I mean, I love that game, I did. And I like to build things up like this. I like to do stuff like this where you have to craft, find, work things out, set routes. So this is going to absolutely do me. And I'm trying my best to take my time, understand it. Let's do this. Let's do it. I'm going to go for the two separate routes, I am. Until I start making some money. It is very deep if you take your time on it. It is very deep. So I'm going to go for the two separate routes. Now these are both Retford. It will be something along the rules of Oil Transport Retford. That's what I'll call them both. And I'll go 1 and 2. Because that's still Retford. Okay. You got East Retford. East Retford. So it'll still be Retford going to Hitchin. You haven't had too much beer. The forest area is shaped somewhat like it. What? No. You've definitely had too much beer. So we'll set the first one. You've definitely had too much beer. I guarantee you. Far too much beer. So we go from here and we'll go to that one. And we'll call that... have to be careful, oil. And it was hit. Was it hitching? Or here we go, look, H-I-T-C H-I-N, right, hitching. And we'll call that one. Okay, so we've done that one. And then what we'll do is we'll drop the other one from here. We'll call that 2. Okay. We'll do that one. New line. We'll call that 1. 2. Let's have a look. Oh dear. That 1, 2. That's right. And we will call this one. No H. H-I-T, H-I-T-C. H-I-N. Oh, it's the other one I did wrong then. I forgot the H. So we'll do that one. And I'll drop that. Put the H in. Hit chin! Thank you. Sorry, I'll try to turn the mic off when I'm going to cough and things like that. But that was 1, wasn't it? So that will be 2. Right, so we've got both our lines in. I'm just I try to be such a stickler at times, you know. It absolutely irritates me. You want it to read right, don't you guys? And you want it to look right for you guys. It shouldn't be like that. And I'm all chilled out. So that's them set. So now what we've got to do is look for the right. Now, again, like I've said before, it doesn't matter that when you start off that they have to travel that distance to get to the route, because once you've assigned the route, the problem we have here is there is no actual... Oh, there is. It's here, look. I'm just looking. So they can actually get there, so you don't have to make a road, which means you'll be able to buy the vehicle. And we're looking for these things, look. There they are, look. And it is a 1935 to a 1980, and it only capacity is 14. So we have to still be careful and work out. We have to be careful and work out what it is that is going to keep. But we've got 2 lots going. We've got 2 lots going from 2 different stations, delivering to 1 main plant. So that should work okay for us, to be honest. I would think that's right. It would work just fine. So if we stick for this one, and as we go through the game, the best thing for me will be that you can upgrade and change. And I'll show you how to upgrade, change, and maintain as well, which will be quite good. So I'm going to go for 3 and 3. In other words, 3 on one and 3 on the other. So we'll do that just to start with. We will buy, highlight, I just highlight name, which highlights everything. Hit the arrow to assign your route, and we know that we're going to go for, we've got Earl Retford to Hitchin. So highlight that, that's gone. So we can do the same again, which is buy, or you can clone. I'll show you, well, you can clone, but that'll only clone onto the same line. So if we go buy, highlight, and go 3 buy, highlight, and we're going on to route. I think we're on route. That didn't work. Oh, it did. Hang on. Yeah, that worked. So you've got your, and then maintenance. If you highlight the top, it will do all. If you just highlight one and then click this one here, you then get to maintain. And at the moment, I'm not looking at maintaining anything because I'm losing money because I'm not getting anything back at the moment. But I'm not worried about that, to be honest. Not just yet, anyway. Until we start production on this, I will start making money. But at the moment, I'm just looking at getting things running. So you can maintain them. You can change the colour. So theoretically, you could just click onto that. Highlight. Turn them all red. I have to highlight all of them. Click that again. And then they'll all be red, which is fine. Actually, do you know what? Let's just stick to basics. And because it's on the purple line, let's go for purple. That would help. That would be quite. So we'll stick for that one. So these we will go for orange on the orange line. It's kind of going to make it. The thing I find is that it's difficult to remember all the routes that you can probably have if you create separate routes. See, they're off now. Look, and as you look at that convoy, AVW, and then you can see all the orange will go for the orange route and the purple. Highlight that one, and let's go over to one of these. We'll go for the purple route. That's not a bad idea, that, to be honest. It kind of helps you work out what you've got. Right, okay, so that's them doing their bit. They'll take, yeah, they'll all take from here and here and deliver to this one over here, which will create oil. Now, when we pick the oil up, there's only one, and it was right in the far corner. That's normally how it works. I think it's over here. Let's have a look where we can find. Where is it? Where are you? There you go, look. See, there's only one, and it's all the way over here. You have to take it here to create fuel, which is absolutely crazy that there just isn't that many. So it's about creating a connection via train. Oh, there's another one here, in fact. But there's, where's my... oh, Retford's here. Oh, that's a point. Yeah, we can do this. So we can do that. Whether we create... You can also use oil for plastic. Yes, you can. Thank you. Because that's what I was struggling on. Now, I think this is plastic, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. So there's plastic. So... You've got one here anyway. It's a different town. I'm not connecting towns yet, but bricks. You see, what I tend to find, or what I'm looking for, is when it's looking for bricks, there we go. So that's no good because you're looking for stone now. And I tend to find, here we go, look. So we might as well look at connecting these two together to start with. If we look at connecting East Retford and Dulverton, that would give us stock for Dulverton. It would also, looking at what's around, help to get, because we need to get, oh, there, it's there, look. That's what we need to deal with. So we need to get, if I click it, because I can't understand all the different logos. So you've got machines, you've got steel, and you've got planks. So we have to supply this particular place here with planks and steel. Now we then have to look at where we can make steel, because planks I've already got, they're being made for me straight away. That's not a problem. I just need to work out, it looks like this, the factory has had a terrible malfunction. Anyway, with, you know what, it looks like, do you know what I said? It looks like a Lego piece, don't it? Which is, I think, what they've done in order to create the plastics. It looks like Lego. So, straight away from here, we haven't got no being created around here. Because it's all the way over here, look. So, depending on what fuel we actually make here, we can either carry it back. How big is this map? This map is massive. I didn't extend it, and you can extend the map. It's quite large. I should have gone for a smaller map, shouldn't I, to be honest? I just didn't think. I've got to save it anyway. Let me save it. Go save. And we will call this... We'll call it stream map. Okay? So that I know... Because I deleted... When I was doing it, I deleted all the other maps that I did just to learn this. We keep getting a new vehicle available. A B4.6 Mirage. Oh! Look how much it is. The thing about this game that really, really does me, to be honest, is who comes up with the prices. Too big. Yeah, the map is massive, honestly. But to be honest, I think the challenge is there, depending on what we can do to connect all these different towns. That's the best thing. If we can connect them, that'll be all right. I'm on a very large map, and it is huge. And I think that's the way to. I think that's the way to do it. To be honest, for a novice, I wouldn't say I'm a novice, but no, I think the map. I think the larger the map. No, I don't think I'm a novice. But anyway, I think what it is with this is just getting it all right. That's what it is. You're going to start losing money to start with. You always do. I mean, I could quite easily put this into fast forward, and I guarantee that I'd start making money. I guarantee it. Let's have a look. Now, you make a lot of money on your trains as well. You make a lot of money depending on what trucks you use and what they are hauling. So I'm just taking my time and enjoying my life. So we've got to stop waiting here, which is good. We've also got... Oh, look at this. So they're getting it. They're getting stuff. Plus 20%. They're getting stuff. What about transport? The vehicles, it's not registering that at the moment because I haven't even done anything on that yet, so that's fine. So I think while I've got a bit of money, I need to lay down the most expensive layout at the moment is going to be the train. Unless I can keep, if I can keep connecting these, because I made a hell of a lot of money just by doing the haulage side of this game. And then I was able to go to my towns and, you know, make them larger, put trams in and do all this. And then I started, excuse me, looking at airports and things like that. So it just depends how you play the game, to be honest. So we've got 56 there. Now the idea is, again, that's not being moved quick enough. So we are losing on that one because it's not being moved quick enough. That's okay. So really the only other option will be either get more trucks, move the stuff a lot quicker. That's doing okay. I know that'll do okay. And then in another breath it depends how, I mean, if I fast forward and you keep watching this, you'll work out what so you'll work out, because that's your spend. There's no, you see, the idea is I didn't know that you start this game with a loan, because I should have read that. Because I didn't know you started the game with an actual loan, which is the weirdest thing ever. See, you have a loan of 30 million and you've got to pay that back. That's the difference. So I think what happens is you start off on hard. You see, we're going to start making money as we go through, but I don't want to fast forward it. So let's start doing this and let's start making some money now. I've got to do it the way I'm doing it to make money. Otherwise, we are going to lose a lot. So we need to get one done here, because as we start buying the oil and selling it, we'll make a lot more money as well. Right, so we could also go for that one over there. I need to get these things going. Yeah, I need to get these two going. So we need to connect to Hitchin. We have got to connect to either Hitchin. If we connect to Hitchin, because it's the shortest route, and then we can go from Hitchin. Why have I got Shirebrook there? Let's have a look. Yeah, I just finished playing off the first loan and didn't take any more, but building slowly. I should have, and I know it's easy enough saying this, and it is. I should have, before I deleted it, showed you guys what I'd done earlier, and the amount of money I had. And it was purely, it wasn't a great deal to do with the town, because you can't build in the town. The town expands by producing bread and machines. I was up to 256 million, and that was purely through making sure that all these were connected and the trucks were running around doing everything, and the money was just rolling in. Once the money comes in, you can then go back into your town, start looking at your railways and things like that, because trucks will bring you in a lot of money, and they will, but in the long run you are still going to need to go over to planes for cargo, high-speed trains and things like that. So I want to probably stay steady, because at the moment we are actually making money, believe it or not, and I need to get up to about at least 60 million to pay back a 30 million pound loan to have anything to start working with, as crazy as that may sound. So let me just do this, and I want you guys in chat, and I do mean this, if you feel I'm doing something wrong, or you feel that, guess what, 50, this ain't going to work, please let me know. Because the one thing I had problems with, and I keep saying this, was getting those damn trains to take cargo. They would not take cargo. Right, what have we got here then? I need to look at short routes. So the main town Retford is here. We've got that connected, and that's connected to that refinery there, so that is fine. I'm not worried about that. We've got quite a bit of wheat and stuff around. We've got wood that we can, do you know something? I need to connect to a different town. So at the moment, it looks like we're going to travel to this one, because I've got wood that can feed that sawmill. I've got two that can feed that sawmill, in fact. And then once that's created planks, we can put the planks over here, which will then give us tools. Which, who needs tools? Who does need tools? That's dead easy for that one to do, to be honest, because it's just here, so we'll do that. Sub 50 Sisu, how are you? How are you? So I'm going to go ahead and do that, although I'm doing absolutely fine, matey. Absolutely fine. I'm going to go ahead and do that because I think that's the right thing to do, to be honest. It really is. Yeah, I'm just making sure that I'm going to make money. And what we'll do is we will start to, because I think Torquay is probably the best route for us to take to do a train line as well. And I need to get that lot. See, I'm still making money. And how I know I'm making money is because we were on probably minus 1 point something odd million. And if you look on here, you can see where the difference is. Look, there and there. You have to, that's when I'm buying stuff. The class as an investment. You have to buy things. I've got no air, water, rail or roads. Still making 72. You see the difference? We haven't lost anything either on an investment. So we're fine. Still doing okay. That's what I'm looking at until we can start getting money back. So let me get these connected, which are the two So these two forestries need to connect to that so that we can feed this one here. Just to start with, in order for us to start making a little bit of money. Look at that, 125,000. Do you know what? I hate spending money at the best of time. I do. Don't know who does these prices. Get this here. So 125. That was the lowest. Wow. Okay. We'll drop this one over here. I would put the music on the game, guys, but I don't know if it's going to be copyrighted or anything. I'm not quite sure. Because in order to do that, you only have to... I don't know if it's copyrighted, look. You only have to do this. And it just drops a bit of... Admiral James, the chicken claws. But if it's copyrighted, it means the stream will get muted. Right, so we need to drop another one here. Drop that just down here. I'm going to take it slightly out the way so that I can extend and create ways in and ways out. Like that. There we go. So the idea is we want them to. To be honest, I don't think it's important now about how I set this up until I work out what the actual outcome is when I do the route. Now, again, I could spend money making a shorter route, but because no, do you know what? I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm not going to spend unnecessary money at the moment until we start making money. That's what they say. Don't spend money till you start making money. Right, so 2 separate routes again. That's going to be a quick route there. And it's like what Cannibalist was saying, that you can use the one to feed that. But will it feed it enough? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that for the time being. I'm going to set one route from here to there. Now, I could save money by letting the trucks drive all the way over there, which I think I will do, because I'm in no rush. Right, let's set a line first. 50. Let's set your line first. We'll go for this one here. We'll start here. And we'll go... Let's have a look. Where are we now? We are in Torquay. Okay. So we will go new line. Highlight to there. And we are going... and it's wood. Wood trans. And it will be... key. And we'll call this, I'm going to call this line 1. And the reason I'm calling it line 1 is because we may use the other one at a later date. Yeah, we may use the other one at a later date. So that's just doing that. Now, to be fair, I'm going to travel that distance. That's what I'm going to do. They're going to travel that distance. I'm not going to shorten roads or anything like that, because that is going to take money away from me. So Let's have a look at what we've got. So it's going to be a brown truck. So we're then looking at, we'll do it from here. We'll go by, and it's wood. So to be fair, it's what they're going to carry. So they only carry 13, and I think that's the reason why we're going to need quite a few. So from that short distance, I'm still going to go for 3. Nice. It's telling me about graphics and things like that, which I don't need to know. Right, so we'll buy those. We will highlight. We will color code brown. Is that the right shade? Yes, color code brown. And we will add them to their actual route, which is that one. Wood trans Turkey. So they're going to travel all the way over there. The game does let you know if you can't connect. So we are going to take a ride on one of these trucks. Pavlin, how are you? And Merry Christmas to you, sir. I'm losing my trucks now, look. Here we go. So there we go, look. So they're going to go wood. We'll just follow these for a bit. We're just following those for a bit while 50 can have a drink. So we're just going to follow these for a bit to the cockpit view. Go on then. Go on then. Here we go. I think there is a mod that you can get for the game as well. And I haven't loaded any mods into this, which I probably will do because I've downloaded some things from the Steam Workshop, you know, like the proper branding and things like that. I've done that already. I love Planet Coaster. Oh, a fox. I have streamed Planet Coaster on many occasions, and I am just at the moment having a drink in that. The camera will come on, Pavlin, don't worry. Don't you worry. Be happy. So I like the vehicles, you see, the VWs and things like that. It's just very good. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know about Planet Zoo because I've got Jurassic World. And to be honest, I don't know about the zoo thing for me. I was in two minds whether to get it, and I just thought to myself, do you know what? I know I wouldn't play it that often. I know I wouldn't play that game that often at all, so I just didn't bother indulging in that one, guys. Listen, Bav, I'm an old man, right? And back in the day, I don't know where you're from, so over here we have a place called Alton Towers. And this is how you can tell the age that I'm at. When I first went to Alton Towers, when I went to Alton Towers, Bulgaria, okay, so you're from Bulgaria. Now, over here we have an amusement park called... One second. Alton Towers. Now, again, it has a lot of rides, you know, roller coasters, things like that. When I went to Alton Towers, the biggest ride there was the corkscrew. Now, originally, when the corkscrew first came out, it was one of the fastest and probably one of the best roller coasters in Europe. And I went to Alton Towers and I rode that. And honestly and truthfully, I'm not a roller coaster person. Let's put it that way. So when I'm doing Planet Coaster, if you look at what rides are there, they've got some of the top rides that are in America and from all over the world, and they are amazing. I would probably have a heart attack when I went to the top, and as it came to the bottom, they'd be taking me off in a body bag. That's all I can say. As you get older, to see, oh, Alton Towers, yeah, of course I can. I'm doing that right now. Alton Towers. Alton Towers rides, we'll do that. I'll just send you this link that I've got at the moment, right, which is Alton Towers rides, because I don't know how things have progressed because I haven't been there for so long. Have a look at that and then you'll see what Alton Towers is all about. Oh, I like that. I like the way you phrase that. Well, I don't know, 30's not old. You're in your prime, mate. You've got a good few years ahead of you. If you've got your health and everything, you've got a good few years ahead of you, mate. You see the distance they have to travel though as well. So the idea of that, let's get rid of that, is because they're making their way to that brown route. That's what they're doing at the moment, which will be quite good for them. Once they get on that route, hopefully we'll start making a little bit more money. They've got a fair way to... Oh, here we are. We're here now, look. I think it's there they're going. Yeah, Torquay Halt. And then I think, looking at how the money's going down, that's fine that they've missed that stop. Actually, I'm not healthy, but not that sick. Ouch, this is scary. I won't ride it. You see what I mean now? Now, if you can see, I've taken the picture down that I had, but if you can see the corkscrew on there, that was probably their main attraction. And then they did a ride called the Black Hole, where it was a roller coaster that was completely encased, and all you could see was a red line running down the center of the track, and that's all you saw. And that was pretty scary. That was pretty scary. Try riding a roller coaster and doing it blindfolded. And there are people out there, by the way, that will go on the scariest roller coasters, and you've got some amazing ones in America and around the world, and they will literally go for the thrill. They will just go for the thrill of being on that ride and the excitement of saying, oh, we've done well here because we've actually got... If I click on that now and then go back to... We'll watch, we'll see if he'll load up. There we go, look. So straight away he should load up. I love the graphics in this game, to be honest. When you zoom in, it looks... They've done a really good job on this. A really good job on the game. So they're loading up, but they don't carry so much until you start getting the more up-to-date trailers. Okay, not a problem, matey. I'm like that. Right, so that's fine. They're all getting loaded up, so that's working fine. There you go. And then, to be fair, you know, you're going to have to look at the maintenance on these because the amount of journeys they're going to be making. I like in the game how the vehicles actually get worn down as well. They actually get worn down. You can see the stress and the damage on the vehicle as well, which is quite nice. So it only holds 13 of 13 as well. Right, so they're off and they will go to our... They should just go here now. Try that one. I don't like scary things either, mate. You know you, Jimmy. Let's just see if this actually works. Right, that's fine. As soon as I know they're slowing down, they'll turn in and they'll drop off. Wonderful. So we're making 41,000. So we're going to make something in the region about 123. We'll make 123,000 every drop. So that's not bad. So that'll start to bring some money in for us anyway. That's fine. That's working good. Then we've got... We'll need to set another route from here. Nice log, dude. Thank you. Which, if you click on that now, you can see that, look, production started on that already. Because they're now getting... So I think we are going to need this one to go in there as well to make production a lot quicker. Then from here, we can take it to Neo the Hitman with his scarecrow arms. How are you? And then we can take that. So we'll set this one up now to go here as well. Might as well do that now. And that will be the... Let's have a look. That will be the route 2. Oh dear. Okay, right. New. So we'll go from here. And we will go to here. Okay, it's a distance. You know what? We should have... I could have... Yeah, I might as well do that, Hunter, to be honest. That's not going to work. We'll get rid of that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to build that road. Because that is not going to work, is it? To be honest. It's going to be too far for it to travel. So if we set... And we're like here. I'm going to take it that way around. So it comes here. That's it. There we go. That'll just make it shorter. I know it's about... I said I wasn't going to spend the money, but I've then got to look at the distance it's going to travel. So we'll set that again. Let's do that. And then if we come down here now, there we go. Shorter distance means they'll travel quicker as well. And that will be another trans, and it's Torquay. Q, here we go, UA. Y, and we'll call that 2. So that'll be that one. We'll put another 3 trucks on there as well. Now, the difference is we're going to have to let them travel because I'm not going to be spending that money again on that one. So we'll buy the vehicles, and it was... Which one did we use, guys? Was it that one? No, it was that one. Still think they're expensive. We'll set them to green. I think it was dark green. And then we'll put them on. There we go. There we go. So they're set now. They've got to travel. You guys. They've got to travel now. So they've got to come that distance as well. There we go. We'll speed that up so they can get there quite quick. If I speed it up as well, it kind of lets me know what. See, because we've spent, which is the investment, we've paid back 250,000 on the loan as well. So that's why it looks so bad here. Oh, they are travelling at such speed! Just to get where they're going. Right, so the problem we're going to have here now is there's not going to be enough for them all to carry. I think they take 2 loads, so it's not producing it that quick, but let's have a look what we're getting out of here. Yeah, 19, that's why. No, that's fine, don't worry about that, mate. You can lurk if you like. You want to lurk, you lurk. Now we can look. I think we're going to go. What were we going to connect to again? I can't remember what it was, guys. It was hitching, wasn't it? That's right. We're going to connect. See, the buses. I bet the buses aren't making money at the moment now because we've not got anywhere for them to go apart from here. I'm going to look at. We need a line to follow this straight across here over to Itchin. So let's have a look. We'll do a. This is where I will need help because this is the issue I had before. We go for trains and we go building. Now we can either go cargo or passenger. I'm going to go for passenger to start with because you can add cargo to it. So we've got station there. I'm going to go for the basic station to start with. Modular train station for passengers. Let's have a look what we're going to do here. I don't like all these. What we're going to do, we'll look at the length. I think that'll work. See, the ground's not good either, look. Can I do it over this side? That's what I'm looking for the connect. Okay. Looking for it to connect. And then we need to make sure that we've got one if we've got one bus stop there, that is going to feed that. So now I've got to add that to this line. So the bus route, we'll add that one station. There we go. So that now means that when you highlight that, it feeds this line here, which is fine. So that means the people can get off and cross over there. That's fine. Right, okay. Got to do the same thing over in Hitchin. Right, let's have a look. Where is Hitchin? There we go. Hitchin's there. So we've got it going the right way. We've just got to get the one from Hitchin. Yeah. And then we're going to have to work on Hitchin now. We're going to have to put we're going to have to put bus routes and that in Hitchin. Okay. Right. Let's do that. This is going to take a bit of money out of us as well anyway, guys. Hopefully to that's the only problem I've got. Right, I'm going to have to do that and demolish that building. Yeah, we'll have to do... Can I go this way? Can I go that way? Oh, I can. There we go. Okay. Right. So we'll work on Hitchin. It needs bread. We can do that as well. Hick down. Right, okay, let's run this track because this track's going to cost us a bit as well now. Just want to zoom out and work out where we've got to go. Right, so we might be able to do this. I'm not quite sure, but it's worth a go. It is worth a go. Let's get to the right place. 50, that would help. Track. I'm not going to go for a high-speed track to start with because I know you can upgrade. I'm going to go for basic and cheap. Okay, so let's start there. Have a look how we're going to do this. Don't want it to go underground just yet. Right, that's gone underground, which I'm not worried about. 75. Oh, we're losing money. 50's losing money! Trying to keep it as straight as I can to keep it at 75. Oh, it's going to have to cross here. Right, we're going to have to cross here, guys. We're going to have to cross. And then straighten up. There we go. No, I do not want it to have too much of a bend there. There we go. Right, okay, so that's straightened up now. I tried to keep it straight, but guess what? Heading out, have fun, peeps. Not a problem, Tex. You take it easy. Then we need to create a route now. So we'll go from here to there. That's what we'll do. And we will class this one as... Okay. Go. Retford to Hitchin train. Okay. We've got that going now. So now, this is where the cost becomes a pain in the backside. Okay. Because we then need to create... I will put it just... If I drop it, I've got to work out... I might put it here. Because I don't think that's going to cross there now. I didn't think of that one, did I? I didn't think of that. It might do. I'll try it. This might work. I just want to leave room. Now, if you add another track to this, the problem I've got is when you start crossing them over. And then if I do it this side, you can't add a track. You can't add a track this side. If I kind of... I'll try this and see how that works. Because the idea, or you know what, 50. If you turn it the right way around, that would have helped. Oh God, that's going to have cost me now, look. So that's cost me. If I'd have turned it the right way around, that would have helped even better, 50, wouldn't it? Right, swing that baby around. There we go. I don't know if this is going to work because it might be too close. It might not work. No. No, I didn't think it would. Let's have a look how I can. Because I don't want to go that side. Because I can add tracks if I need to. I might be able to make this work. Let's play around with this. I might be able to get this to work. No, it's not going to do it, is it? Oh, okay, that works. That'll work. I don't mind that. That'll work. It's just because of the way this road is. I can actually move this road or do what I need to do, to be honest. Yeah, that will work. Right. Okay. So, do we go for steam to start with, or do we go for the flying scootsman, which is going to cost us a bucket into the millions? I'm going to go cheap and cheerful to start with. The BR75 for bad VLC. I'm going to start really, really small. So we'll add that, and we're just looking for passenger carriages, aren't we? So that only carries 17, that carries 20. See, that's the difference. Look, it's only 3 in it, to be fair. And if I add... See, that's going to cost me... That'll take me down to 15. That's just 1. If I put 2 on... See, that's taking 17 people at a time. 34. Right, okay, so that's going to be 36. So look, I'm just working this out. That's 4 mil. Oh, we've got decent buses now. I've just seen that bus come up, the MAN SL192. I'm only trying to work out now what that's going to do for me. That only carries, look, there's hardly any difference in them. It's only carrying 1 more, yet it's costing you a hell of a lot more. All right, okay. I'm going to stick with 1 to start with and see what we get coming off that. So we buy that, and it's, what was the route? What was the colour of the route? Did I label it up? Yeah. I need to put train first, don't I? So it's blue. So we'll colour it blue. I like to add it to that blue route. Wonderful. So that's off and running. I'm going to change the name of that one. I just want to put train first. Just so it puts them in order for me. There we go. Right, so that's off on its way. That's doing its thing. There we go. Now we've still got to work on pitching. I like this. I love this when it goes through the tunnel. Have you even thought about the tunnels, guys? And I mean, if you haven't played this game, guys, it's such a game to play. It really is. You can be on this game for hours. Absolute hours. So we've still got to go. I'm going to have to spend a little bit more money now. Cut that out. We spent 4 million. You see, we spent close on to 4 million here now. So we didn't make anything. We lost 30,000 on the roads. Rail we're losing 96, but that's because we haven't done anything at the moment. We've shifted 1,423 units and we have moved 360 people. Oh, we've got somebody waiting already, so he must have walked. It's got to have walked. Right, let's get a bit of cash spent here. Picked up one person. Whoa! So we picked up one person. It's a start, that's all I will say. So that's the start, we've picked up one person. See how we go now. Right, so while that's travelling down to Retford, we're going to try and spend a little bit more money. I wonder how far you actually go before the game says you are bankrupt. We need to get a bus route so they can get more people over to this. And we'll put the bus route right by the station as well, which should kind of make it as realistic as possible. There we go. So that's feeding that. Right, okay, so the last time I did these stops, somebody said I had loads of bus stops. So I'm going to kind of listen to what chat's saying, and I'm not going to do as many. You've got to have one more or less outside, but I'm not going to do as many. People can walk, can't they, to a bus stop? We'll just drop one down here as well. Oh, and I'll show you another thing as well, guys, where you can actually put the traffic lights on as well. You can actually put the traffic lights on at the junctions, which is quite good. Let's have a look at this. Okay. We just create a route, new line. Okay. The main one. That can be the last stop. Then. Oh no. No, we'll do it this way. That one. Try and keep it in a line and finish here. So let's just have a look what that bus is doing. It's going up, across, down, round, across, over. There's no bus route here. You're going to have to walk, guys. I'm sorry. Down, across, so it goes back in, goes round, comes across, goes across there. There we go. Right, okay. I'm happy with that because bus routes are a pain in the backside. They really are. Bus route hitching. Okay, so we've got that sorted. Now we need to create, we'll drop it just at the side of it as well. In fact, have a look where we're going to build. It'll build up on here. Normally, to be fair, it probably won't let me do this, but I'm going to try it anyway. Oh, it does. Wonderful. That's good. No, it won't let me, so I'll have to go this side. A bit closer. There we go. Right, okay, passengers. So we got this new bus here, but it cost a packet 389,000, and it only carries 16. Yet that carries 9. That's carrying 11, and that's 118. That's 96, and it carries 9. So we'll go for. That's still going to be into the hundreds. So whatever I do, that carries 10. Oh, hang on. That carries 10. So if I do two of those, you're looking at least 200. So that's 302,000. Honestly, 302,000. Is it worth it? It's going to move 20 people. And it's on a purple line. That saved me a bit. It's going to move 18. Going to move 18 people. 180. So 180. I might as well go for 3 into it, to be fair. That's 280, and the other one's going to come for 5. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. So we'll buy them. Purple line. Change them to purple. And we'll add them to bus route Hitchin. There we go. So they'll be coming out. Here we go. They come out. Oh, they look nice. So what will happen now is they will start, hopefully people will start, if there's not enough bus stops, which there probably won't be, we'll have a look how we go. So we spent quite a bit of money at the moment because we've created the train line going across to Retford. We've got quite a few. 1, 2, what we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 people waiting there, which is a start. Let's have a look on how we're doing on some of this. Well, here we go. Look. Right, this is a problem then. This is a problem because straight away I'm either going to need more trucks, and that's on the red wheat line, which is only taking it down to here, which is, oh, that's doing okay actually, 51, so that will go up anyway. This one here, where's the other one? So we've got waiting. We need more trucks on this. I need to work out what line this is on. That's on the red. Okay, so let's have a look at the vehicles. So we've only got 2 vehicles on there. So just a quick tutorial on how to double up. You just hit that one there and it doubles up straight away. That's at a cost, by the way. So that is still at a cost, but now we've got 4 vehicles on that line now. Same again if we look at that one, that's the same line. So we've got 4 vehicles on there. That's the drop off, which is on the yellow line, but that's dropping it off in Hitchin. Oh, we got still only got 10. We've still only got 10, and I'm trying to work out why we've only got 10. Why have we only got 10 on that? Which is here. And that's on the green line, and there's 3. There's 3 on that line that's dealing with that. That's on the brown line. That's on the green line. That's on the blue. Okay, it's just so I know what trucks are on what lines and doing certain things to help me out. But this, we're just not bringing enough thing. It may be the distance they're travelling, to be honest. Let's just have a look at that again. So that's the drop off. Let's just have a look at the line. Okay. So, yeah, we've got 3. I just want to see what it's picking up because... Oh, so that's carrying 6. It's probably down to the amount that they carry more than anything. Buses look like. I think that's what it is. Steve-O Bear, how are you? I think it's just down to the amount that they're carrying. Yeah, that's all it is. Because we're getting 20k off each drop. How you doing, Steve? You have a good Christmas, Steve-O? You see, we're making money off the drop, which is fine because that's gone down from 3 million to 1.3. So believe it or not, guys, we're making money, but we need to be making enough to cover the losses. Right, so we're making money there. Railroad's still losing money until it picks up. We're paying back so much on the loan as well. And we're only down to 13 mil from 30, so we've lost quite a bit. We've lost 7 million. No, actually, we lost 17. God damn. Well, that's mainly down to what we've been building and everything, so I'm not too concerned at the moment. 50 is not too concerned. We still need more trucks here, though. Okay, just got over my dad passing away. Sorry to hear about that, sir. Very sorry to hear about that. There's never a good time for anything like that to happen. So, you know, I hope you're feeling okay as well. Did you have a good Christmas, by the way? It's never easy when something like that happens. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, we're still getting it in. Yeah, like this game. Yeah, okay, that's good then. Yeah, the game is good. I'm going to speed it up a bit because I want to see. When I speed the game up, I can see this moving, and it's when it gives me a plus. Mr. C. Frederickson. It's when it gives us a plus that I'm more interested. Yeah, that's going down. So long as it's going down, I just wanted to see a little bit of... So it goes to 1.2, 1.1, but it don't go any lower. So we need... We're moving... Right, I need to look at that. Okay, right, so bread transport. We need to sell more bread in the town. That's what we need to do. Let's see if we can get that sorted out. What line was that one on? Let's slow this down again. What line was that on? Not a problem, sir. Speak to you soon. Have a good one. That's wood. That's wheat. I want to see who's taking bread. Right, you're taking bread, so it's the green line. Okay, so let's manage the vehicle. They're all carrying bread. So he's just dropped some off. Oh look, that's not too bad actually. It is working. It's just the time scale. We're down to yeah, it is working. It's just how long it's taking at the moment to bring the revenue in. See, that's on a minus. He's on a minus. He's on a minus 10. 15. 10. And 32. So he's not carrying a great deal. So it's the production here at the moment that I think's hitting us. Just got back into streaming after taking some time off trying to get 200 followers. Nice. You'll get there, matey. You'll get there. I think the one thing about streaming is to get yourself to 200. Look at what you're streaming here. And for me, just keep talking. Did you play the campaign in this game? No. No. Because I know the game a little bit anyway, I just went straight into it. I'm probably going to lose a bit because we're not doing too bad. Steve-O, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You've got quite a few views at Steve-O. So your viewing's okay. To say you've got 191 followers, your viewing is quite good, to be fair. So it would probably be down to, looking at that, it would probably be down to what you're streaming. That's all it would be. You always have to be careful what you're doing. I mean, I'm fortunate enough, my raids are not working. Streamlabs issue. I mean, I'm fortunate enough that my audience is normally what it is. What you see my audience at the moment, it's normally like that. I mean, I did watch it earlier on and it peaked at about 23. But my audience is normally around this amount. So, but I'm not necessarily all about that. I'm fortunate enough that because a lot of the followers know, well, survival games, you should be fine because that's how I've started mine. Survival games and things like this, I think you will be fine. But the idea is, look, it's all about being patient. That's all I will say. Patience is a virtue in streaming. Don't go pushing yourself too hard. Don't go doing anything, you know, to irritate people. I love to irritate my chat. That's why they come in. And I think you'll be fine. I think you will be absolutely fine, matey. And then for me, it would be look at the times that you stream. And I think you will be absolutely fine. Now we're only down to oh, we're actually making money now, guys. I did say we would make money, didn't I? Look at that. We are actually making money now. Woo! We are making money. I tell you something, honest and truthfully, Jimmy, you irritate me just by being in chat. So we're actually making money now. What we need to do is work on keeping that. I'll be honest with you, the webcam does help, especially when you're talking to people. I think the webcam helps, because you. And another tip: do you interact with chat, or do you just stream? I've watched so many streamers just stream. You know, chat's going off, chat's doing this, chat's doing that, and they're literally just no webcam, they're just streaming, and they don't talk, they don't say anything. And to be honest and truthfully, if you think about Twitch is like a great big chat room. The bonus is that you get to watch us play these games. That's the bonus. Honestly, that is the massive bonus in this thing. Some people like to drop bits. Some people like to get rewarded. Some people like to lurk. Some people like to look at the streamer, look at the game. How do you play this? How has he achieved that? Do you get what I mean? That's what it's all about a lot of the times. I've always found Twitch like that. Right, so we've got a lot waiting here. I always ignore you, Jimmy, because you're not worth anything. And you'll always get, the one thing about it is, Steve-O, you'll always get, and I'm actually going to compliment you, Jimmy, you'll always get somebody in chat that is either there to help you keep chat alive, because Jimmy keeps chat alive. I have a few mods, followers that keep chat alive, if you get what I mean. Because sometimes chat can be very, very quiet. That's the hardest thing when you're streaming. If chat's quiet, you're then thinking to yourself, is anybody out there? People lurk. Oh, we're getting some commodities now, look. I think what I could do is up these trucks to a larger capacity as well. That might help. I'm not saying you're worthless, Jimmy. Did I actually use that word, or did you use it? Right, let's have a look what we're making here now as well. See, that's very slow, that is. To say that it's being fed by two. Is this the one that's being fed by two or one, or did I not run the other? Ah, here we go, look. Because there's plenty of wood waiting there. There's all that wood waiting there. Let's look at this again. See, this is why it's about being efficient with what you're doing here. Right, okay. So we've got... Yeah, we've only got one feed in that. Mr. Westy, how are you? Yeah, we've only got one feed in that. We've got 10 people waiting now, so we'll... It's still minus... Oh, it's not... I don't know about this. It's kind of doing it. It's kind of doing it, but making money very slow. We need to save, don't we, as well, guys? We need to save on 50's stream map. Okay. We need to save on there. Right, do you know what, guys? I have to close the stream because it is getting late. Do you know what? What makes me laugh is... This is how... Oh, we're making 317,000 now. 359. I did say that we would start to make money, didn't I? I've got to save that on that mark, so I'm not going to start off on a minus. Save that again. Guys, that's it for 50. Short stream, 2.5 hours. Nearly 3 hours. I've got work in the morning. To be honest and truthfully, guys, I'm going to come back to this probably, what we're looking at now, tomorrow, Friday. No, what is it today? What day are we on today? I've lost the days. I think we're on Thursday, aren't we? Right, so we're on Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday flight night. Oh, God. Now, from what I've been told, guys, we are doing... This is going to be crazy because you've not seen this. I've not seen anybody do this. We are doing those, I think they're called micro lights or something. Yeah, I think we're doing them micro lights. We've done every single plane. We've done every single format. Red arrows. We've done, please don't fly a plane, we have enough broken bones. We've done every single format. We've done vintage. We've done dissolved airways. We've done the Anatov. We've done the shuttlecock thing. We've done everything. Anything. We've done it all. So tomorrow, from what I've been posted, we are flying that microlight thing. We've done the I'm going to say hang gliders. I think they're called hang gliders or glide. Yeah, we've done all that. So guys, I'm at work tomorrow. I do not finish work until 5 o'clock. So it should be a 7 to 7:30 stream on the 50s Friday flight night. Guys, I'm going to love yous and leave yous. Thank you very much, Steve, and thank you very much for that follow. And if I remember rightly, it was Cannablitz that came in with a 29-month subscription. Guys, I will speak to you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. Peace and Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, guys. You ready? You ready?
The 50 Plus Gamers Show. The 50 Plus Gamers Show. The 50 Plus Gamers Show.